What's up, everybody? Efficio here. Here with an update. I have some good news and I have some bad news. So, good news is we have a lot of mints that we can release again immediately. The bad news is that we will be dissolving our partnership with Myriad. The reason being a few different reasons. One of the main reasons that's most important is because after discussing with Defungify, which is another one of our partners, they made it clear to us that it would be more efficient for us to use a multi-chain approach. And this is for the integration of the blockchain to the game. Defungify is a company that figured out the way to integrate blockchain technology with gaming technologies like Unreal Engine and Unity. So we're going to have to go with their advice on that, period. So unfortunately, they're not supporting Myriad at the moment. And when they do support Myriad, we will be able to bring Myriad into our games ecosystem. But for now, we can focus on other blockchains like Ethereum, Avalanche, Binance, Polygon, and a few other ones. But we can work with a multi-chain structure in our game because of what Defungify is doing, and that's our main focus right now. So unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Myriad. I have other reasons why I personally dissolved our partnership with Myriad as well, completely, not even working through something else, but just completely no longer deciding to work with them, just purely because of how they chose to handle certain things with us. And that's another thing that I just won't go too deep on, because I'm not trying to, bring them any shade or anything like that. I have my preference on how I prefer business be handled, and they weren't meeting up to my standards, so I would like to move on from that. Other than that, we have a lot of huge updates getting ready to come through. With the discussions that we've been having with Defungify, I've been coming to some pretty dope conclusions that we're going to have to migrate all of our assets to, unfortunately, and fortunately, because there's a lot of reasons why this is going to be more beneficial, but we will be working on Polygon, most likely, instead of Ethereum. The reason being is because the Defungify has all that network connected efficiently for the game, so we can actually implement all these things in the game efficiently. And they have some pre-coded functions for minting within game and all that good stuff too that we're already discussing. Again, it's harder to talk about this stuff without getting too nerdy, so it's going to be better when we can just show you the closed beta. But breaking it down a little bit for those who are nerds and are willing to listen to this, we'll give this for about a minute. One thing I will say is that when it comes down to the integration of the blockchain, the reason why we're going to choose Polygon is, one, not only because of the low gas fees, but because of the fact that we're capable of utilizing all the same things that Ethereum has available to it, the EVM. So being able to deploy 1155s, 998s, and 721s, all these ERC20s, all these different things on Polygon the same way we would on Ethereum. It doesn't mean that we can't use Ethereum within our multi-network connections, though, right? Now, having Polygon be the basis structure for it, it makes it a lot easier for us to move faster now. Now we can move faster when it comes down to the overall development side of the game. I don't have to wait for Myriad or any other blockchain to do things that we need them to do. And also because of the fact that Defungify already has all these functions pre-coded for Unreal Engine and everything for us, it's just going to be a natural flow of events from there. Now, getting into the next updates, we have a lot of new concepts we're working with. We're big fans of AI. We love AI personally here. We'll be using AI to enhance the quality of NPC integration and communication in the game. And we will also be using AI to come up with some extremely unique concepts. Now, in our Discord, you can see some of this action right now, but it's really interesting what AI is capable of doing. We're saving so much more time now when it comes to like creating character concepts and character designs, purely because of the fact that we're able to kind of like stun writer's block with this. And don't get me wrong, artists can't be replaced like this, but it helps us come with creative ideas that make it easier for us to sculpt these things into reality. Because again, if you were listening to the last AMA with Deshawn, also known as Self-Lord, if you're listening to the last AMA, you would understand that one of the hardest things for us as artists is creating unique concepts that stick, and it's not that easy. It's just unfortunately something that takes a lot of time. So now with AI being able to follow our ideas and take exactly what we're thinking and create it to some degree, we can use that inspiration to perfect our own ideas. So think about that. Other than that, we will be releasing a lot of updates pretty soon to the closed beta, like I said, within the next coming couple of months. I've said this before. Our main focus right now is getting the mints relaunched that can be launched. So it shouldn't be long before we can start. We can relaunch the mint for Aiden. We can relaunch the mint for the familiars, and then we can also launch the mint completely for the cosmic domains, because I'm almost rendering those. And then we're also going to be able to launch the free mint. So we're going to do these all in a sequence of time and make sure we're doing these things in a good sequence. But other than that, yeah, I think there's not much else I have to really say. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there's many other updates I can give you guys. The only thing I can think of is just make sure you're paying attention to the vibe in the Discord. Those sales are not going on anymore for the Black Friday sales, so if you miss it, I'm sorry to tell you that is no longer going on. There is, however, a quest in Adamant Meta Network where you can earn 500 points for buying one of the Apertus Fera off the secondary market. And once we transfer over to Polygon, we'll probably have similar quests to reward people who do things like sweep the floor and then buy things off the secondary market. Or even, you know, yeah, just hold their NFTs and stuff like that for a certain period of time. Things in that realm. Tons of stuff like that. But other than that, our main focus is getting this game made as quickly as possible. I will be moving by the end of this week up to LA, and then once I get comfortable again up there, I will be just getting as much of the development as we can done, so that way you guys can see an update as soon as possible. But again, I appreciate you guys as always, and I look forward to the next update. I will be hosting the AMA, maybe not this Saturday, because I am moving. So if not this Saturday, it will be Sunday possibly, and if not Sunday, it will be the following Saturday. So, but either way, I'll probably make a few more of these vlogs to update you guys on what's going on and make sure we're all on the same page. But other than that, guys, I appreciate everything, and I look forward to seeing you in the Discord. If you're watching this video, right, and you watched it all the way to the end, I want you to post a picture of Gandalf smoking his pipe. Gandalf smoking his pipe. And I will give you 7,777 experience in the Discord. Just because you made it all the way to the end. You heard this first. There you go. Peace.